Hey everyone! So today we are going to be working on making our own word problem when you are given a number sentence or equation. Remember I told you the fancy word for number sentence yesterday is equation. Okay, so we're going to work on making up our own word problems. So if you were given this number sentence, what story problem could you tell, or what word problem could you tell that goes along with this number sentence? I would know that my word problem has to be something where things are being added together because this is addition, and there'd have to be 3 of something and then 1 more. Okay, so I could say I had 3 balloons. I got 1 more balloon. How many balloons do I have now? Or I could say, let's see, Sarah had 3 balls. I had 1 ball. How many balls do we have all together? Those would work. So anything where I have 3 and then I add 1 more to it, or where my friend has 3 and I have 1, how many do we have all together? Those would both work for this problem. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, if I was given this problem, this says 7 plus 3 equals something. So if I'm going to make up a word problem to go along with this equation here, I would need to think about something where I'm adding things together in the story, and it has to deal with 7 and 3. So let's see. I could say, there were 7 sunflowers in my garden and 3 roses. How many flowers are there in all? Or I could say, I had 7 M&Ms and my mom had 3 M&Ms. How many M&Ms do we have in all? Both of those problems I told are adding together. So pause the video for a second and tell somebody sitting next to you, or if you're by yourself, you can just say it to yourself. Tell a story problem that would go along with this equation. So pause for a second and do that. All right, on to our next number sentence or equation, if you're being fancy. Okay, for this number sentence, we are adding or subtracting? We're subtracting. So here I'm going to have to start with 10 and take 5 away in my story problem or word problem. No matter what you call it, it's the same thing. Okay, so I could say I had 10 balloons. 5 of them popped. How many are left? Okay, if they're popping, they're going away, so that works with subtraction. Or I could say I had 10 Oreos. I ate 5 of them. How many are left? If I'm eating Oreos, I'm taking away, so that would work with subtraction. I could also do a how many more question. I could say, my friend has 10 markers and I have 5 markers. How many more markers does my friend have than me? Because when we do how many more problems, those are subtracting. Those may be a little more difficult for you to figure out exactly how you should say them in your word problem, but they are subtraction. Okay, let's try another one. Let's do 8 minus 2. Okay, so again, it's subtraction. So I'm going to have to think of a story problem or a word problem that is taking away. Let's see. Tank had 8 toys. He destroyed 2 of them. How many toys does he have left? So if he's destroying, he's taking away. So he had 8 toys, he destroyed 2. How many does he have left? Does that work for this one? It does. All right, now I'm going to put a number sentence on the, let's do something besides 8. A number sentence here, and I'm going to tell you a word problem, and I want you to decide if it was correct and matches or if it does not. Okay, so this is 5 minus 1 equals something. In the story problem that I tell, it should involve taking 1 away. Listen to this one and see if it works. I have 5 red M&Ms and 1 blue M&M. How many M&Ms do I have altogether? Does this work? If I have 5 M&Ms and 1 blue M&M, 5 red, 1 blue, is that 5 minus 1 if I'm asking how many altogether, or 5 plus 1? The problem I told would be 5 plus 1, so it would not go with this number sentence. What about this? There were 5 birds flying in the sky. 1 landed in a tree. How many birds are left in the sky? Would that work? Because if there were 5 in the sky and then 1 landed in a tree, we'd be taking that 1 away. 5 minus 1, how many are left in the sky? 4. Alright, so at home you may want to continue practicing doing your storytelling with word problems when you're given an equation. Sometimes it's a little hard to figure out the right words to say, so it's important to practice a lot on that skill. Today I'm going to give you an assignment where I need you to tell a story problem that matches the equation I'm going to give you. So the equation is 3 plus 3. It's got a little glare there. 3 plus 3. So for your assignment, you need to make a video telling me what word problem or story problem you could make that would match this equation. So in your story problem that you tell, you should be adding 3 things with 3 more things because it's 3 plus 3. Okay? Can't wait to see what kind of story problem you come up with.